7:12 here in Shenzhen, and well, I'm Noel Lee. Welcome back to my channel. Very good morning to all my subscribers. It's been a while since I did an update, and some of you guys were asking me for an update. So, well, here it is. This morning, I'm going to be, doing a bit of a drive in Shenzhen here. I won't be able to look at the chat as easy as I could because I'll be driving, but I will see if I can look at it while we're at the traffic light, and yeah, basically touch base with you guys, and I'll just give you guys an update on what's going on in my life, and yeah, let's see if you guys have any questions for me once I park the car, and we'll have a chat. All right, so without further ado, I'm actually going to be driving off to my little warehouse where I'll be doing my stuff, and hope you guys, well, I can't really show you guys the road because when I do this, let's see, if I turn this around, you can't really see much, right? There's too much of a dashboard, but we'll see, right? Maybe I'll show you guys some of the frontage. So in the meantime, sit back, relax. Good morning to you guys, good evening where you're tuning in from. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. All right, so without further ado, let's go, man. So basically, I've been really busy, settling my work visa situation here in China. That is the most important thing, and I hope that first of all, I hope that I'm broadcasting clear, loud and clear, and hopefully clear, right? I'm on a VPN here using direct to YouTube, so I'm not sure if the connection will stay as good as it should be, but let's hope that we can do it. Right, my first time doing a drive stream, so let's hope it works out. Yeah, so the last time when I talked to you guys, I was doing a bit of a night walk over in my area here, and basically sharing with you guys that I got my extension up to the 27th of November, which is coming due in a few days, like 5 days. No, let's see, hold on, let's check the date. 7 days, right? Today's the 20th of November. So yeah, so basically I've been busy, sorting out my stuff. There's still some work to do. It's not all confirmed yet. I'm still having to submit some documents for the work visa, and as you guys have asked, how is it going to be done, I will definitely put up some kind of a stream or a video once I have my stuff completed, right? That there's still a chance that I don't make it, so there's still a chance that on the 27th I gotta be heading out back to Hong Kong. So but like I said, I'm bullish about the prospects. I've done what I need to do to apply for this work pass. They call it work pass, work visa. I will get the actual term once I get the actual thing, right? So basically what it is, for those of you who may not have been in touch, is that China no longer allows foreigners to, at least at the moment, or at least since a year past COVID, to actually be here for no apparent reason. Right? So if you're a foreigner and you want to be in China, then you would have to be here under one of their very limited visa options. And again, sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record. For those of you who may not know, the only ways to be in China now is either you have family here, and you can apply for like visiting family, and family would mean like immediate family and not like in-laws and stuff like that. Or if you have a spouse, that means if your husband or wife is mainland Chinese, then you can be on here on a spouse visa, or work visa, right? Work visa. So normally a work visa would be I would guess an MNC, a big company employing yourself, a foreigner, because not all local Chinese companies can actually be eligible to apply, or rather to hire foreigners. So I would surmise that only MNCs can fit this bill. But anyway, for me myself, who is a sole proprietor, the way I am going about it is that I got to set up a company. And for those of you who might also have been looking at other YouTube channels that is also discussing the same topic, then you would know that that's basically the route to go. It's just getting all the documentations and getting everything in time for submission. That's the deal. That's the deal. Yeah. So a bit of a rundown of what are the stuff that I had to submit. Well, first of all, I got to set up a company, right? Set up a company, and even this particular aspect, I can just fill you guys in on the bit of a secret sauce, is that the company, for some reason, cannot be a newly formed company. Yeah. If the company is newly formed, then there are various things that you would have to apply for that actually can't be applied for because the company is too new. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to have a company from an associate, which is already like a year old. So I'm actually taking over. Hey, Eastern Way Express, welcome to the stream. And sorry I missed the other subscriber that posted the comment. I didn't really look at it. So as I was saying, okay, I was able to get a company that is already in existence for a year. And what I basically did was to add my name into that company. All right. So I was fortunate enough to have this particular step. Otherwise, most definitely, I would not be able to even pass this first threshold of requirements. So yeah, first things first, you got to set up company. And like I said, as of the time of this stream and as of the time of this application, it is that the company cannot be a brand new company. I'm not too sure if that will change along the way. So please take note of that. And hopefully we can have them adjust the rules so that, new companies can also apply for the same application, right? That would be the good thing. Otherwise, hey, Steven, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so first thing first is that we got to set up a company. And then number two, you have to actually have a physical office. All right, a physical office. Nope, you can't like have a virtual office or pretend office or home address office. No, you can't. You gotta have an actual office that is in a office environment. All right, and when you actually get an office, what they do is that they will give you this little like a bit of it's like a cardboard, right, that folds together, and that actually is the proof, right, that you have an office. So it's not just anything that you just submit. You got to submit the exact document, the exact thing that they require. So that's number two, right? You got to get an office, okay, which means you got to pay rent, which means that you have got to put up the 2 months, normally it's a 2 months deposit and 1 month of advance, the money, down with the landlord, and get your office secured, right? So that is step number 2. And then step number 3 is that you'll have to show proof of your working experience. Okay, so this would come in the form of gathering together your previous resumes, your previous recommendation letters from your previous employers, stuff like that. And obviously, the more working experience you have, the better, right? So they actually have a point. Hey, double C top, welcome to the stream. So they actually have a point system, all right? I will probably have to show you guys that particular form where for each category that you comply with, you get points. And speaking of points, even your age has a point. So for example, my age, which is 44, I'm actually getting the highest points, right? If you are too young or too old, then you'll get the lower points. But if you're at the right old age of 44, around there, then that's where the point score is pretty much the highest. So that's another thing to note. Okay, let me just get into this. All right, so qualification is another part of the point system, which means that the more qualifications that you have in terms of university degrees and stuff like that, then obviously the more points you will score. So myself, I'm having a diploma, and that's my highest educational qualification, so I get a certain point for that. So that are the point system, right? You get a point system, you got to show your qualifications for education, you got to show your working experience, right? So that includes all the letters of recommendation from your previous employers. And then you got to do a medical checkup, right? This medical checkup is not any medical checkup. You have to go to the appointed hospital that will make these medical checkup for foreigners. And it's not difficult. It's, in fact, the medical checkup is probably one of the easiest things to do, because for the rest of the stuff, for example, letters of recommendation, you got to find archive records if you don't already have it nicely filed up, and your diploma or degree certification, original copies and stuff like that, you got to find those, right? But if you are doing the medical checkup, that's a breeze, because you just show up at the hospital, you get your usual things done. It's done within an hour, right? Within an hour, you get the usual thing, the urine test. They will take your blood tests. They will do, I don't know, some kind of they'll put stuff on your body to get signals. They will do a bit of what's that? When you scan for pregnancy, I don't know, but you'll have some kind of stuff like that, and they scan you, test your eyesight. Usual, normal medical stuff. So that's no problem, right? So you get at the end of it, you get a report from the doctor on your medical condition, and that also is part of the consideration for your work visa, right? So normally, if you're a healthy person, that should not be a problem. I'm not too sure if the health is not as I don't know, as good, whether it will affect it, I'm not sure, but healthy is good, right? So, and then what am I going? Okay, and then the rest of the stuff is application for tax, right? When you have the company, it's not just done, right? You have to actually go to the tax department to sort of register your company so that you can actually pay the tax. So that's a process that normally is taken care of by the agent. I didn't really do it. In fact, I don't actually do anything, right? I'm just providing all my information to the agent, and then the agent process everything. So I'm at a stage now where I am needing to show some invoices between myself and the supplier and myself and the customer, and that is the final part of the puzzle for me. Yeah, that's about it, right? So although it may sound simple in my brief narration of these points, but actually there's I guess a bit more nitty-gritty stuff, a bit more administrative stuff that needs to be done. Again, I will, once I have it confirmed, I would definitely work on some kind of information for you guys to know. That would be good. And even recommending the agent, right, to those of you who might want to apply for this work visa, at least in Shenzhen, we can definitely look into it. So yeah, I hope the reception is still good along this route. Maybe I'll just show you guys what's in front of me. Not too much of a view, but yeah. So been busy with the work visa thing, and I am just pretty much down to my final document, which are the invoices. And you might ask, how could you possibly show invoices before you can even have the company, or rather before you can even have the work visa? And that's a bit of a chicken and the egg situation, right? Chicken and the egg situation. That's all I can say, right? Not everything has to be logical. It is just basically proof that you're actually doing business, rather than just he said, she said. So the invoices are actually meant to sort of document that you actually have real business going on. Sounds complicated. Yes and no. Yes and no. If you know the steps, then it will not be complicated. If you are brand new to the steps, then obviously, like me, I'm totally clueless. I got to rely on the agent to do all these things for me. So yeah, and I'm not really an admin person. I really hate administrative stuff. Totally hate it. Okay, I'm more of artistic. I like to do creative stuff and stuff like that. But once it's down to the administrative stuff, no, I'm not good. So yeah, and of course you need to get your passport copies. You need to get your your residence permit. Yeah, I got to show that I was staying in China for the past 1 year, and not just, it's kind of strange, So how would a person outside of China apply for the work permit in this way? I got to check that out. But actually, I had to show my temporary residence documentation, and you get all these from the police station. Whenever you move your address, you have actually got to report to the police station within 24 hours. Otherwise, it's a problem. So yeah, I have been really busy working on this aspect, as well as my actual business, doing my scale models and action figures. So I haven't been able to post the videos. Only did 2 live streams since my last one on that CNN Jiang police thing. And also because I'm in a bit of a strange situation whereby the office So I moved, right? I moved from my previous location, and the funny thing is that my previous location was using China Mobile as the internet connection, and the internet was, not bad. I was actually complaining that it's not fast enough or not clear enough for the streams, but actually now that I am experiencing the new internet here, the previous one is much better. It's kind of strange. So there's actually, from what I know, there's two service in at least in Shenzhen here. One is China Mobile, one is the other one is the China Dianxing. I think it's China Telecom. I think so. So the current place I'm staying in does not have China Mobile. It's kind of strange. You can't even select the service that you want. You're only limited by what's available in the building. So the building apparently is just wired to China Telecom. And according to Lee Barrett, our friend Lee Barrett from the Barrett's YouTube channel, I actually visited him before his surgery, and he's also told me that he's on China Telecom, and he said that his internet speed is fantastic, which beckons why is mine so poor. So yeah, basically what happened is that in my apartment now, the internet speed is abysmal. It's very, very slow. It's unbelievably slow, I tell you. And in the office, the internet I can't get on VPN. So my working computer, which is the Mac Mini, is in the office. Because why? In my current apartment, it's actually too small for me to put the Mac Mini on the table, and neither can I put my previous table in the apartment because it's fully furnished and there's no space for me to put that particular working table where I put my Mac Mini and my big monitor. So I'm restricted by space, so therefore I moved my Mac Mini to the office. Unfortunately, I can't use it because the internet in the office cannot access VPN. It just can't. I've tried it, whatever it is, I just tried it. It just rejects VPN, such that I have to use my mobile phone's data to hotspot to my Mac Mini to access VPN. Oh man. So it's kind of strange, right, that I'm actually having an office space Wi-Fi internet which I cannot use, and I got to use my data. Not that I'm in the office every day, but when I'm there, it's kind of a hassle. Not good. So I'm actually kind of I'm not really happy. I'm kind of sad that, I mean, the Mac Mini is the one that does all my videos, right? It has a speed, and yet now I can't use it because it's in the office, and I'm not in the office all the time. I'm either at home or at the factory. So previously when I was in my place, I was at home and I can do the videos and stuff like that. So I need to figure it out. I need to figure out how I'm going to overcome this internet and computer issue, because now I have a laptop which is not as fast, an old laptop from 3 years ago, and I got to use that at home, and that's not going to be good enough for me to process videos. But the one that's processing videos good, it's actually in the office and it can't connect to the VPN, which means I can't upload directly to YouTube. So it's a bit of a, it's not good. Yeah, so besides that, I am, again, the next 7 days is crucial for me. I might know the results. I definitely have to know the results this coming week, and I'll keep you guys posted as and when I get confirmation that I will be able to carry on my stay here, and then we can maybe pop the champagne. But otherwise, let's just keep keep things a little bit more conservative for the moment. I'm currently driving through a very bad stretch of road, so pardon all the shakiness. The road is very unstable here. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't really see your comments at the moment, so if you guys are writing some stuff to me, I can't really see it. But thanks for joining me, thanks for hearing me rant, and thanks for, well, I'm actually providing the update that you guys may have asked for. So I hope that, and streaming on a portrait, because I can't put the phone in a landscape mode, otherwise this mobile phone holder in the car is not going to hold it in place. If it's placed in a landscape, it's gonna drop out the other way. So, and I have no fixtures. I'm not actually prepared, you know, equipment wise, for me to put, you know, a mobile phone stuck somewhere in the car, such that, you know, you guys can have a good view. So I apologize for that. Maybe next time we will improve on that one. Again, I didn't plan for this. I just thought that, you know, since today I'm driving in the morning and it's gonna be not as crazy a traffic situation, that I, you know, try out this stream and see if the connection holds up. And, you know, you guys can see a bit of the background here. It's not a green screen, right? It's not a green screen. Speaking of green screens, for those of you who are familiar with the crazy people over at Lawai 86 and Serpent ZA, so they put up a similar video, almost like a verbatim copy and paste of each other. I'm not sure who copied who, and, you know, basically smearing our YouTube friends Lee Barrett and Cyrus Jensen. Very bad form, very bad form. I mean, all they do is smear people, right? They tell lies, basically, right? So I'm not sure if I would have any input on that. I think Cyrus is gonna put up a response video to that particular, you know, smear by Lawai 86 and Serpent ZA. And I don't know, I'm kind of busy now. I'm kind of, you know, again, work visa on one hand, you know, my work on the other hand, and then the YouTube videos and stuff on the front. So I'm kind of juggling, and whenever I do a video, I need to have inspiration to do it. If there's no inspiration, if there's no content, then, you know, it will be not as good to put up something just for the sake of putting it up. Speaking of putting up content, so I recently met up with some Singaporeans in Shenzhen, and apparently they are doing food blogging, right? They're doing food blogging. So their Mandarin is much better than me, so they are able to, you know, have the videos done introducing the food in Mandarin, well delivered, well articulated. But you know, I'm not too sure if I can do that as smoothly in Mandarin, but I'm going to try, because I'm going to actually, you know, join in their group and do some food blogs. Yeah. Although I told them that, you know, my current subscribers on this channel are not subscribing for food videos. They are only, well, you guys are only here basically mostly for content about China, basically on the Xinjiang stuff and all these kind of things, right? I gotta be honest, right? The videos that I did that are not, you know, on the Xinjiang topics didn't really do well. I went to Chongqing, obviously you guys knew about that, and I did those Chongqing videos, but, you know, the viewership isn't there. So that just basically tells me that the audience, you know, prefers the videos that are on the topics that brought all the subscribers in the first place, which is, you know, Xinjiang stuff, China, other stuff that is not related to sightseeing and touristy spots. So I'll bear that in mind, and I will, once I'm settled in, I'm gonna see what comes of the mind to put out more of these videos, which I'm sure there's gonna be lots of topics, because as we all know, the current climate is a very volatile one. There's talks about China not opening up because of hey, mellow yellow, I seem relaxing. Why shouldn't I be not relaxed? I mean, life is short, all right? Life is short. Whatever problems that you have, you will go to sleep tonight. Tomorrow the sun will rise, and either the problem goes away or the problem stays. But life goes on, right? No matter what it is, life goes on. Problems are like traffic that's around me now, right? It will always be there. If, touch wood, I ran into a bit of an accident here, then the problem is a big problem, right? Otherwise, in a jam, in a slow moving condition, the problems are not as pronounced. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but that's my philosophical thinking for you guys. So yeah, relax, because life goes on. There's always a way. There's always a way to any problems. We shouldn't be too bogged down. Emotions are what actually feeds or negates the problems. If there's a problem that we're facing, we either become agitated, we become upset, we are sad, or we are angered. But these are all emotions, right? If we are able to control that emotion, all right, manage that stress that inevitably comes from a situation where we find a problem that is too overwhelming for us, right? As long as we can control that emotion, I'm sure any problems can be solved. Yeah, that's the way forward. Like I was saying, so there's talks about China not opening up to the world. We have the world handling COVID, like it's normal. But is it really normal? We read reports of the countries that are supposedly already well vaccinated and basically saying, COVID is part of life. We won't suffer or get too heavily hit by it, because now we are prepared, we are vaccinated, we are doing the proper procedures. But still, it seems like it's not all that, isn't it? There is reports, headlines about possible lockdowns again, and infections going up that hospitals can't handle. So I don't know, it's really something that's beyond my pay grade. And because I'm here in China, I don't experience what's happening in the countries that already have adopted living with COVID, so I can't really comment. From what I can see, the football stadiums in Europe are packed for football matches. So in that aspect, I don't think it's a problem. I don't see it as a real big problem in that aspect. But you get reports that there are infections. So how do we actually view the situation? We can only leave it in the hands of our governments, right? The governments are supposed to do what's best for the people. And right now, aside from China and Hong Kong, I guess Macau, the whole world is already having all these vaccinated travel lanes, living with COVID, no more lockdowns. But China is not doing it, right? China is not about to go that route, at least not for a long time. So in that sense, our COVID situation is far from over, 2 years down the road. But life has to go on, right? Just like I just mentioned, right, we have problems, and COVID is a problem, but life still goes on. We find a way. So we got the China not opening up situation as a topic of discussion. We have recently the UK Parliament, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they actually renounced the Xinjiang atrocities, right? that would be a video I hope if I can have time to do. Is a good rebuttal to those Lawai 86 and Serban ZA who continually calls out about genocide deniers. And now I can point to the fact that the UK is a genocide denier in that sense, isn't it? So yeah, that would be a good topic to talk about. So yeah, we have that, and we have ongoing US-China relations or non-relations. We got that recent Biden and President Xi's meeting, which I thought was a non-affair, right? Yeah. So basically, we're almost to my warehouse. I think it was another 15 minutes, 15. We've been going on for like 36 minutes. Wow. So I hope that I've been broadcasting without lag. I hope so. You might want to see this. So this is like a more rural location. Hey Jay in SA, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I thought today I'll just do a bit of a drive and a jive, maybe, I don't know. Just trying out new stuff. Bring you guys along the ride. Check out some of this is more like I would say the more underdeveloped areas. This is outskirts of Shenzhen, right? We're still in Shenzhen, but it's on the outskirts where they are developing, right? Currently this one lane road is a little bit check out the nice sunrise. Although is it not that clear? There we go. We have I think it's not actually focusing. So I'm gonna throw the camera right back at my face. Normally this road is extremely congested, but now we are still early. We're like before 8. We're like 7:51. So it's cool. Otherwise, if you're like after 8 o'clock or around 9, it's gonna be congested. So yeah, I'm gonna be like maybe 10 minutes away, and then we'll probably take out. We can sit down and look at the comments. Hopefully then, yeah. There we go. So again, not a green screen, right? Not like some guys who relies on green screens. Really hate those guys, man. So yeah, before Mr. Lee Barrett went for his successful surgery, I had a meet up with him in his home, because Lee and I are living in the same like district, Longgang, and his place is actually where I used to go for my factory work back in 2009. Yeah, 2009 I was in that area. It's called Tangkeng in Henggang of Longgang, right? So we had a chat, right? He seemed to be at a point of time a little bit weak, but still high spirits. And yeah, very happy that the surgery went well. And we all wish Lee the very best and speedy recovery from the surgery, and he can get back to, you know, doing his videos. And there is a project that myself and Lee, you know, kind of are working on. And if we get to that stage, we'll be able to share with you guys what exactly it is. But in the meantime, it's going to be a little bit lips sealed. But it's going to be a fun one, right? It's going to be a fun one. So not bad. You know, I actually, another reason is because I memorized the route. I memorized the route from my place to this warehouse. And without the GPS today, without the navigation, I'm able to actually get my way back, right? So a bit of a test for me. I noticed also that it's very early for me to do this stream, like 7 a.m. in the morning here in Shenzhen. So most of you guys wouldn't have been up. Hey Jason, is it Jason or Isaac? Isaac. Good morning. Yeah, sorry guys, like I said, I can't really see the comments as I'm driving, so apologies if I'm not answering your greetings or not answering your questions. Once I get the car parked, let me spend some time to look through the comments if you guys are still with me, right? Basically, I'm here today to go to my warehouse to take some pictures of my product, and I'll be heading over to another factory. And you know, who knows, I might just start up another live stream again later on for the later morning crowd, if they want to also join me on the next journey to the next place. And then tonight I will probably meet up with the Singaporean friends to have a dinner, but yet to be confirmed. And also, yeah, I recently just recovered from a very bad cold. So I caught the cold again. I'm not sure if it's a bit of a partial flu or I don't know, but I was basically having an itchy throat, a stuffy nose, you know, watery nose, and you know, sneezing as and when I felt the urge, and feeling, you know, a little bit weak, not too energized. Took some medication from the pharmacy, rested a day, and as of yesterday I was feeling better, able to get back to my push-ups. And today, you know, is the second day of me feeling better. So yeah, so even before then I was invited by some fellow YouTubers in Shenzhen to sort of do a video, to like a short video clip to give Lee Barrett some best regards for his you know, speedy recovery. But I wasn't in the best condition, you know. I was like you know, sick, so I couldn't do the video, so apologies for that. Just want to put that out there. And if I can just show you guys, so this section here, no Jay, I don't think I have COVID. Let's not go there, right? So yeah, so this section here is actually newly paved road. You can't really see the road, but it's newly paved. And this would be where, and see, they're actually planting the shrubs, the trees on the side of the road, you see. So this is where you will see the development, right? We have gone from a very rural right? Old road to this more rural, this more urban setting. Sorry, the camera is just not focusing because it's too near to the dashboard, so it's like giving you a very blurry image. So sorry about that. So just put it back on my face. Yeah, so this area here is actually much more developed, right? I'm not sure if you can see the, yeah, it's much more developed. Oh, dang. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Guys. We just witnessed a road accident, guys. Oh, shoot. That's bad. That's bad, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. So that's where you have to pay attention. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm not. I mean, I don't think I can help in anything. Right? So the guy is calling. I don't think it's that serious, right? I don't know. Let's hope that it's all good. Yeah. So you got to make sure you are paying attention to the road, right? So guys, if you are watching from the home, do not stream and drive at the same time, because I'm a professional. Just joking. Let's hope that the guy is fine, right? So yeah, so I'm already near to my location. Another like 3 minutes. Yeah, guys, wow, what a past 47 minutes. Thanks for joining me, right? Thanks for joining me. Hope it has been a little bit entertaining for a morning, bit of a virtual radio session without the music. Me ranting about work visa in China, my so-called disappearance from uploading content since my last one because of reasons I've mentioned, right? Hardware, computer, network, time, many factors. All right, so we're almost there. Not too long now. Okay, let's just... All right, so just entering the building. Just entering the building. Okay. All right, I'm in the building. Compound, sorry. And I'm just gonna park the car. All right, I'm okay, guys. I'm arrived at my location. So, any comments that you guys want me to address? Let me see. I can't see the comments now. Let me see if I can look at the. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe I'll put you guys on the... No, I can't do that. Otherwise, you'll screw up the thing. Let me check myself on YouTube. Let's go, let's go. Oh, not bad. It's not bad. It's a nice portrait looking thing. Okay, so let me greet you guys. MP is in the stream. So MP asked if I have a Chinese license. Yes, I do. As I think I mentioned to you guys before. So I previously renewed my license because I only had a 3-month license, and it's been renewed to February, right? February of 2022, right? So that's number one. Answer the question. Jingsan Pang, is it? Jingsan Pang. Going back to Hong Kong? Hope not, right? Let's hope not. But again, there is no confirmation yet, right? Let's hope not. Yes, I put a lot of effort to stay in China. The effort is because my business is here. I'm doing my figures and my models. So, you know, I'm doing. If I'm not here, how can I survive, right? So that's the reason why I'm actually here. Hi, DY Loon, also driving. Oh wow, thanks, but listening in, good. Amos Ong, good morning, Amos. That was all these guys. All these were like 30 minutes ago. So just greeting you guys. Just check if you DUI. Oh, driving under influence? No way. If you drink in China, you just don't drive, because if you are caught, it's just not worth it. They will suspend your license, and yeah, it's not worth it. Nobody drinks and drive in China. Rather, those that drink and drive will definitely be in trouble. So for the good citizens, you know, we don't drink and drive. So Stephen Tan mentioned that Shenzhen is awesome. That's good. SC Chong, good morning. And of course, Eastern Wind, greeted you before. Double Z7 Top also greeted you. I'm doing okay. Just recovered from a cold. And Ryan Go. Okay, yeah. Happy to share the update, right? Happy to share the update. So let's see. UGGG, and then I don't know, Ugu saying Austria has currently enacted some pretty strict rules. Okay. And Jay was surprised to find me live streaming. Oh, it's 1 a.m. there, huh? Wow. And yeah, the focus was on the dashboard when the camera, was turned to the front. But sorry about that. Aiden, hi Aiden. Samuel, no, this is a Volkswagen. It's not a BYD. It's a Volkswagen. I think I got the. No, they don't have it on this. No. Yeah, it's a Volkswagen, right? Volkswagen, and that's my area. All right, you can see. I'll be going up to the 5th floor later on to do my, photography. I'm actually gonna be taking some pictures, right, of my product. So that's what I'm doing here today. And Isaac says good morning, right? All right, so pretty much those are the comments. I'm up to speed, right? If there's anything else, let me know. Otherwise, I think I would have to call it quits here and get back to do my stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Not too much, it's just me ranting and talking, versus showing you the surroundings, but that's what it is. I couldn't actually, have the camera focus anywhere else. All right. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, Jimmy just joined. Jimmy who? Good morning. Yeah, so I just thought I brought you guys to a bit of a driving, around from my apartment to over here. We drove for about 50 minutes. So yeah, it's quite a distance, huh? So that's why in China you gotta have a car, otherwise it's gonna be difficult, right? The Beijing Wonder Fest is cancelled, postponed because of COVID. So I'm not going for Beijing Wonder Fest. And even if I did, it would have been very risky because my exit permit expires on the 27th. Wonder Festival is on the 27th or 28th. So it would not be wise for me to go with an exit permit that is expiring. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot. I might fire up the camera again later on at about an hour's time. Right? If you guys want to join me again for another drive to the next location, then be sure to tune in. Otherwise, I will see you guys when I see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining, and take care, guys. See you.